Welcome back to the channel, and today this is all for you millennials. If you're thinking about moving to Sacramento, you gotta listen to this. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, help me out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell because I got new videos coming out for you every single week. All right, so we're talking about my millennials. So there's two charts I looked at right before doing this video. One says 1981 to 1996, and one says 1980 to 1996. So listen, if you're from 1980 to 1996, you are a millennial, and this video is just for you. So if you're thinking about coming out here, where would be the best place to move? Well, that's a pretty big spread when we're talking about dates born, right? So no particular order, let's get into it. First place I would recommend for a millennial moving out to the area is gotta be Midtown. Now, Midtown is one of those places, whether you're younger or older, I think it's just got a great vibe to it. You've got every restaurant that you can think of in the area. You have nightlife there. You've got jobs all over, from the state capitol to mom and pop shops to restaurants, even going into your tech companies. They're all sitting right there in a couple different blocks. You can walk to them. Don't really need a vehicle. If you need to get a little bit further, for the most part, you can get one of those zip cars, or you can also just jump on one of the scooters or bikes, use your app, and get to your destination. So millennials, I think you guys would actually love it, especially if you are about that nightlife. You are gonna love Midtown and all it has to offer. All right, number two, again, no particular order, is gonna be Davis. Now, Davis is a place that we actually haven't talked much about. Davis is going to be west of Sacramento. It is actually a good drive. It's gonna probably take you about a good 25 to 30 minutes to get out to Davis. But we do actually have a lot of people living out there that will either commute into Sacramento or just enjoy what Sacramento has to offer. Now, Davis is a college town, right? You got UC Davis out there, but then you've got the hospital here in Sacramento. But there's a ton of opportunity for any millennial that is living in the Davis area. I will say, if you are a Davis fan, you are there for life, from college all the way through having a family to retirement. It's just one of those hip places to be. Of course, because the college is out there, there are plenty of cultural events. There's plenty of educational events to actually join out there. But I gotta give it to you, Davis is just more than a college town. It's actually just a relaxed lifestyle out there. You got tons of parks, recreational things to do. This is gonna include your biking, your hiking, and green belts all throughout the whole town. Davis also is one of those places that is known for their farm to fork. They are in agriculture land out there, so plenty of fresh food to choose from. That food also is going directly right into the restaurants, so they are known for their actual restaurants, their food scene that they've got out there. Davis is just one of those places that I would have to say it's just a great place for millennials that just really want that chill vibe. They want that education. They want that laid back lifestyle. Now, housing wise, you're gonna find the median home price out there is going to be about $800,000. I will say you kind of got to watch where you live a little bit in Davis, just because it is still that college town. So I've ran into neighborhoods out there where it's like, if you get real close to the college, it's like every other house is going to have students living in it. For the most part, pretty good, but most of my clients that I've moved out there, we're gonna kind of move to the outskirts a little bit more of Davis, and that way you're not right there directly in the thick of things, and then if you want, you just walk right into town. But great place for millennials. But let's get on to our number two. So number two on my list is going to be Roseville. If you're looking for more of a suburban type of living, Roseville might be your perfect spot for you. Roseville is a great spot. It's located northeast of Sacramento, and basically Roseville's known for the excellent schools we've got in the area. low crime rate, and just the family-friendly atmosphere. So we're not dealing with much of a nightlife here. There are some spots to go to. You can get down to Sacramento if you really need that. But really that family atmosphere you're going to love in the Roseville area. But Roseville is not completely boring with that family atmosphere. There's plenty to do in Roseville. You got shopping, you got a ton of different dining options. We just got a brand new Mexican restaurant, actually the first in the United States. This place is actually from Mexico, came up here. You gotta try it out. We recommend all our clients do, called La Popular. That is gonna be actually right there by the Galleria Mall, and they actually sit right next to Eureka Burger, which both of them are great options. And then getting to that mall, Galleria Mall, it's one of, if not the biggest mall in Northern California with different options. I've talked about this before, whether you're just looking for a big retailer like Nordstrom's, you want more of a boutique shop, and they've got that. They got a Travis Matthews, which is probably one of my favorite shops over there. They got a Louis, which my wife enjoys, with also Gucci there, who I believe just expanded. They've also just opened up a new movie theater there, and probably the hugest arcade I've ever seen. They also got a ton of outdoor activities, recreations. If you do have the kids, some of the best sports programs that you're gonna actually find out there as well. Like I said, Roseville, it's just one of those places, perfect spot for those millennials that are looking to settle down, maybe start that family, or already have a growing family. Number 3, we're going east of Sacramento this time. We're actually jumping up into Folsom. So Folsom is still part of Sacramento County, and this is one of those places that is great for our millennials that love the outdoors. Of course, you got Folsom Lake there. You got the Cache Trail that's out there, many more trails, and these trails are pretty decent. If you're in like the Roseville area or even Davis, it's pretty flat when you're doing any of those trails. Folsom, you're in those foothills, so you're actually getting some up and down movement on those as well. It's also home to the American River Parkway. This is about 23 miles of walking / biking trail as well. But again, Folsom, with all that outdoor activity, it's much more than just an outdoorsman type style. They got plenty to offer. They've got a thriving downtown. You've got some great eateries down there. Pretty cool activities. They've got the old mining system down there, so you can actually go play with some mining with the kids, see what's going on there. Really, really good schools, just as good as Roseville, with their school system, their school support, and a lot of actually great programs for sports for kids as well. Also in that downtown area, you have the historic area with all the shopping and food down there as well. You've got the museum down there. During the Christmas time, they actually even do a outdoor skating rink, which is pretty cool in the area. And of course, they got one of the most notorious prisons out there. Folsom Prison, I know you've heard the Johnny Cash song before, so you can go out there, you can do some different tours out there as well, since it's such a well-known little area. So this place is just, it's one of those areas that if you really do though, I guess, love the outdoors, want a little bit of a nightlife though, you get a nice combination of those. Great family atmosphere as well in the area. You can't go wrong with Folsom. Also, if you're doing commuting, I like Folsom just because you hit that 50 and it's a straight shot to Sacramento. Now, if you're doing still commuting to the Bay Area, I would pick that Roseville side, but Folsom's going to be a great area to do any straight shot to the actual city of Sacramento. All right, last but not least, guys, is going to be West Sacramento. One thing that's really cool about West Sacramento is going to be, one, the affordability. So if you're on the other side of the bridge, so you're not in the hustle and bustle of Sacramento, the actual city itself, you're on the other side, so you kind of got a good mix of family out there. You've got young millennials out there, you got older millennials out there. The job opportunity is huge in West Sacramento. Easy access to dining, entertainment, the sports complex is right there. Really quick jump over there. But again, like I said, you're not having to deal with the hustle and bustle of actually being in, say, we'll go back to our millennials that like Midtown. I guess West Sac really just offers that kind of laid back feel about it. You also have that riverfront right there. So you got Drake's right there on that river. You've got the Rayleigh's Field, which supports our River Cats, which of course jumps into San Francisco Giants team. So you get to really see those guys develop as well. And just talking about the barn out there, you've got, some of the best food without actually going into Sacramento. And then also right there on the riverfront, they've got a lot of condos. So you get a really, really cool view into Sacramento at night. Again, without being actually in that hustle and bustle. And the quality of schools out there are really good. You got a lot of charter schools as well in the area. And a lot of new builds. If you're looking for a new build and affordability, West Sac might be your area that you want to look into. So guys, those are my areas today. I believe we hit 4 of them. I think those are some of the best areas for millennials. When you're coming out here, you're gonna want to check out all of them. I will say West Sacramento again, affordability. Roseville and Folsom, we've done a video on that, so you can get a little bit more comparison there. Price point's going to be a little bit higher, and then when we get into Midtown, Midtown's really just going to really depend on what you want. They've got anything from a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, all the way up to your 3-4 bedrooms, 3 baths, but those are going to be at the higher price point. So again, guys, hopefully millennials got everything needed out of this one. If you need some more details about any of these neighborhoods, we got some new flyers coming out about each of these areas. Hit us up, leave us a comment at the bottom. Again, if you're looking for that dream home, you're ready to come out here, give us a call. Deborah and I would love to help you guys get into your new dream home, or if you need to sell and get the heck out of here, we'll help you out with that too. We'll see you guys on the next one.